Okay. Hello. My VTuber's not working, so I'm using PNG for now. Let me finish setting things up on here. Make DIY. Okay, I was going to, like, troubleshoot and, try to fix the OBS issue. Like, how do I say this? I was going to, just get the thing working where I, like, copy all my settings and everything. I copied the settings, I got that down, saved it in a folder. Now I just need to figure out which version, like, older version of OBS I need to download to, like, replace this one, because, like, this is the newest version. I just need to downgrade. From what I've seen on the website of, it's on itch.io. You can like download every version. From what I've seen on itch, some versions don't support certain graphics cards, so I need to figure out which versions support my graphics card. Because maybe that's the problem. My graphics card is too old, apparently. I mean, it's not too... I don't know. I do need to upgrade my drivers, update my graphics card. That's other things I need to do. Just upgrade. Also, this is something I might try sometime. Since I do have, what's it called? It's a PS2 emulator, I forget what it's called, but since I have that, I could try streaming the PS2 version of, Bionicle the game. I just need to, set that whole thing up. Though, from what I understand about PS2 emulator, is that it's set up in a way where, like, you can only, like, use your own authentic copy, but the problem is, I don't have any PS2 games because I don't have a PS2. Like, what's the point of emulating a game if you can't use files or ROMs? Because it's preservation. You know, like, physical games from, like, back in the day are incredibly expensive and hard to find. So, yeah, of course I'm gonna use the ROM because I can't afford to get the physical copy. If I do find the physical copy of Bionicle the game, like GameCube version, like on a whim somewhere, sure, I'll buy it if it's cheap enough and I'll play it, because I do, just today, I got a converter thing that allows me to stream GameCube and N64 games, so I need to figure out how to set that up, and then I can stream some GameCube and N64. We are digital libraries. True, you're right about that. Also, hi, Green Linux. You need to download PS2 games if you are using PCX2. Yeah, download, of course. That's the one I'm using. I think I downloaded one game. I'm not sure which one. But maybe it was Sly? I don't remember. But I want to, like, get that ready and stream some old PS2, because why the frick not? PS2 is cool. Hello, Cameron? Cameron, is that how you say it? Yeah, Cameron. Welcome. Okay, hopefully everything runs smoothly today, because... yeah. I mean, since I'm not using my VTuber, hopefully that'll, like, fix things. You know? I wish there was a way to, like, okay, I know there's, what's it called? I know there's, like, this in-between between VTuber and PNG tuber. It's called a Toon tuber. And it's like a PNG tuber, but it's a little more animated. And you can have different animation expressions and stuff. I'd like to make that, because I can animate and stuff. Though, from what I've heard, it only uses, freaking Adobe for it. So, I don't use Adobe. Never use Adobe. Adobe's just, you know, bad. So if I can figure out a way to, like, use my own files, like, from my own tablet, because I make my animations and my art and stuff on my tablet. If there's a way to, like, have that, like, I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. I got bad news that someone is going to stalk me, and she did it over 3 years to... What the frick? Huh? What? How do you just... huh? Yeah, what the frick? I'm gonna go into the game. Like, what? How do you just come in like that and just... What? I mean, if someone's doxing you or stalking you, then yeah, call the police. Because that's concerning. I'm scared because it was something is going on to do because she's older. Huh? What? I'm sorry, I got nothing to say to that. Hey, Sejingu. Okay, encoding overload. Yeah, how do I do that? I did play Ratchet and Clank, actually. It was, like, years ago. Several years back, I played Ratchet and Clank. I played Ratchet and Clank 1. I played Rift Apart. I played, Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Deadlocked. Next year, we'll do, Tools of Destruction. Really sorry that you're going... Yeah, what the frick is going on? Okay. Okay, just for context here. Okay, how old is this person compared to you? Like, are you, by chance, under 18? If you are, then... Yeah, and this person is, like, much older... Yeah, you need to call the police, etc. But if it's not that situation, if you're an adult and... Still call the police. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, because you're asking the wrong person. I can't give any... Yeah. What about Size Matters? No. I never played or streamed Size Matters or Secret Agent Clank. I don't have those games. I do have a PSP, but it's old and... I mean, obviously PSP is old. But it's not like the same PSP I grew up with. It's a different one, and it has a battery problem. I need to, like, get that fixed or get a new refurbished one or something. I don't know. I think I can buy, Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank on the PlayStation Store on PS5, so once I get more storage for my PS5, I'll buy some old games. Hello, Quentin. Yeah, gather evidence, talk to the police about your situation, because if you're actually dealing with that, then yeah, please stay safe, keep your privacy safe, call the police, gather evidence, like if you have screenshots or something from, like, DMs or, I don't know, whatever you can, just stay safe. Yes, I have a PS5. Hey, Ocean View. This is my first time that I've ever experienced something like this. She actually... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, dude. Please. That... Oh, dear. Oh, no. Yeah, you gotta... That is terrible. Call the police. That is... Ugh, frick. Not that whole shtick. I can't stand that kind of situation. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, let's move on. Try to keep it positive. Nothing, Quentin. Cameron is just, yeah, I got nothing. I can't say anything. I got nothing to that other than I'm sorry and I hope you stay safe, because that is very concerning. Okay. Now we're going up to the mountain. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. That is... Ugh. Like, any of that crap, anything that involves that kind of situation, that just makes me sick to my core and really ticks me off. Like, I am so sorry. Yeah, like... Yeah, like, oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't have much to say on that in terms of advice. Because thankfully I'd never been in that situation. Thank God. Thank the Lord. But yeah, anyone who's in that situation, I feel terrible for them. That is horrifying. So yeah, just stay safe, call the police, whatever you can. You should play Fall Guys or Help Wanted too. I have PS... Okay, Fall Guys, I think I downloaded Fall Guys and played a little bit of it. But, it's not... Those kinds of Battle Royale games aren't really my jam. They're just kind of meh to me. They're not my thing. They don't really interest me that much. Oh, these freaking Yetis. Help Wanted 2. By Help Wanted, are you talking about FNAF? Is that what you mean? Because I've been wanting to play, like, some... I wouldn't mind playing FNAF, like Help Wanted, but that would require VR. And I do have VR, but it's not a... I don't have PlayStation VR. I have a normal... No. I have a Oculus Quest 2. That's what I have. So I have a way to, like, hook it up to my computer and everything. I need to just test it and all that shtick. Why are some people the way they are? I don't know, Elvis. And hello, welcome. And what's even more worse is that there is a... What the frick? Yeah, that person needs to be reported and doxxed. I mean, I don't dox people, but if they're like a criminal like that, yeah. Report them, dox them, so the police can get them. I don't know. Only if they're actually a bad person. If they're not, then don't bother. Hello, Star Fox. Okay, don't promote that server. That server needs to be reported and shut down, please. Yeah. Can we move on? Let's move on. Let's move on to positive things right now, because, yeah. No one's in trouble, just keep it positive. I understand your situation, and I want you to be safe, and... Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say about this other than that's horrifying and terrible, and I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it positive. Frick. These Yetis are a real pain in the butt. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, it's okay. We got this. We got this. Yep. I'm staying hydrated. I got me some water. I got a water bottle. Or not a water. It's a... Not a canteen. What do you call it? It's like a metal cup. Like, not a Stanley. It's the brand of cups I use are Swig. I use Swig cups. Because they're more narrow and I just prefer them. Cups like Stanley are too big. I think my mom has a Stanley and my sister has one, but yeah, I don't. I just use Swig because that's what I prefer. I'm not sponsored by anyone, by the way, because I'm too small to be sponsored. Get out of the way. Yeah, knock on wood, so it's not jinxed. Have you ever completed this game before? Yes, I've played this game, like, multiple times. I did actually try streaming this game, like, years back, before I knew how to capture on PlayStation. Because, like, I played it on, PS4, and streamed it through PS4, because you can stream straight from PS4, like, you don't need a capture card, you can just stream it on the console. But it was obviously not the best, and sometimes it would, like, crash and everything, so I'm just redoing it, so yeah. Maybe it's what's the thing in the life that makes you happy? I don't know. That's a very broad question. I just had a steak dinner with my family. It was awesome. Ah, nice. Steak dinners are great. I haven't had steak in forever, man. I like when it comes to steak, I like them. Is it well done? I can't remember. I can't remember the actual way I like my steak, but I like this kind of steaks where they're more juicy. They're not like as tough. They're more juicy and chewy. I like those kinds of steaks. Uh yeah, it does sound quite pleasant. What's one thing in life that makes you happy? Let me think on that. Okay, Helldivers 2 is pure. That's okay. Cool. Good to know. Uh though I'll need a well, if I'm gonna play Helldivers at some point, because I know a friend of mine wanted to play Helldivers with me, but I don't have the game yet, and also I need to upgrade my computer to play Helldivers because my computer is old. Go to Olive Garden. I don't think I've ever been to Olive Garden. Not that I'm aware of. But yeah, let me think. What is one... I guess one thing that always brings me joy in life is, indulging in my interests and just being creative, just making random things that I love to do. Like, love to... Making random things that I love. I don't know. I'm a creative person. I thrive on creativity. I'm thinking of making my new... Okay. I mean, if you want to. Just, let me think. Okay, since you're younger... Not gonna say what age, but I know younger. Younger-ish. When it comes to making a YouTube channel, like for mine, my YouTube channel, I've had my YouTube channel since I was 14. That's when I started it. And I'm 25 now, so I've had it for well over a decade. But yeah, YouTube is changing now because of some... They have an age verification thing they're working on, and... It's just dumb. Like, we don't need age verifications because not all of us, like, want to, like, give our ID to... Like, I shouldn't be able to... I shouldn't have to give my ID to freaking YouTube. It's dumb. Like... I don't even have an ID at the moment. Like, I have yet to get one. I was going to get one when I turned 20, but COVID happened and I just never got one. I'll get one at some point soon, but... Oh my gosh. Will you guys shut up? Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, because YouTube's having age verifications where, like, if you're a minor under 18, then you'll be, like, I don't know. They'll heavily restrict what you can do, and it's just so dumb.
Hey, Jack! Can I...
Oh gosh, we're in the snow.
Have your insect collection?
Yeah. I'm 17 right now, but I'm turning 18 in August. Nice, nice. That's very soon. It's flawed and it's going a bit others in the crossfire. Yeah, like... hello, Anthony Taylor. Yeah, you are new, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Happy early birthday, Cameron. Okay, let me think. What was I gonna say? Right. To everyone who is new here, hello, I am Pixela. I stream a variety of different games like Nintendo, PlayStation, PC, just random games that I like. I do video essays. I make random video edits on occasion. I also do animation a little bit. Because I'm new to animation, but I'm working on my own and it's going good so far. Hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah. Be sure to follow the rules. They're in the description, and yeah. Have a pleasant time here. I hope you have a pleasant time. Oh hey, Twisted. You smell what? Okay. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. Jeez. Ugh. These guys are annoying. Like, will you shut up and leave me alone? Ugh. I said shut up and leave me alone. Looks like we got Mr. Krabs in the chat. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Hey, Travis. Yeah, it is late for you. You should go to sleep. It's a very old video meme where a guy was holding a bag of pennies while saying, "Finally, I can keep some of these pennies to myself." But guy kicks the door open and yells, "I smell pennies." Okay. Causing the guy with the bag of pennies to run in fear. Okay. Oh, these guys, these little jumpers. Like, I will say, a lot of people find water and ice levels in games, like, annoying to deal with, which I get it. Ice physics can be a little tedious, especially like this. But, I don't know, for someone like me, I don't really mind ice and water levels. Like, it's whatever. I can handle it. I don't mind. You don't even need to turn these off, I don't think, but I don't know if something happens if you turn them all off. Maybe there's a power cell in it? I don't know. Okay, we got, red eco, which is for combat. Yeah, there we go. Also, I like how this game has, like, little visual storytelling cues, like, showing what the villains are up to. Like, they're clearly digging for Precursor stuff. You know, we saw that in the caves, we saw that, like, everywhere. They're digging for Precursor stuff because of what Gull and Maya are planning to do. It's neat. It's a neat little, bit of storytelling, visual storytelling, like subtle visual storytelling like that. It's cool. That's a nice way of storytelling in games. It's neat. It's like there's enough mystery and intrigue to where people can figure it out themselves and build up the story themselves like that. That is cool. Snow levels are fun. Getting killed by icicles is not. True. True. Also, hey, Flet Fly. Love Flet Flet. Oh. Well, I'm going to go and try to sleep. Bye. It was fun interacting. Okay, Elvis, see you later. Have a good one. Giant bird. Yeah. Flood is basically our Yoshi in this game. Or Chocobo. Yoshi or Chocobo. More so Chocobo, but yeah. Oh, frick. Of course, you're dealing with Warhammer stuff again. Whatever. I don't care, because I don't know, Warhammer doesn't interest me that much. Like, there's a few factors for, a show or a series or something for me to, like, want to get interested in it. It needs to... Like, if a series is, like, lighthearted on the surface, but with dark undertones, and it has, like, lore to it, and a good story, and lovable characters and everything, then that's my jam. And it also needs to have, like, a good art style. Like, I don't really hyperfixate on anything realistic. That's why, like, I'm not really too big into live-action stuff. I mean, there's some I like, but for the most part, I'm into animated stuff. So I like art styles that are, like, animated, more cartoony, more cool-looking, you know, nothing too realistic and bland. There's very few series that I ever hyperfixate on it that actually have human beings. I mean, there's some, but there's also a lot that have, like, fictional characters that are, like, not human. You know, you have some that are robots, some that are anthropomorphic animals, some that are just, you know, not human, you know? I don't know. I'll have to make a video talking about, like, my hyperfixations and everything. A lot of things I hyperfixate on are also very niche. Like, there's little to no things that I've hyperfixated on that are mainstream. There's some, but most of it is niche. Most of the stuff I like are niche. Like Gumball? I don't know if Gumball, I never hyperfixate on Gumball. I mean, I've seen some of the episodes, but never hyperfixate on Gumball. Gumball doesn't have much, because Gumball's more like a comedy, sitcom, kind of sitcom-y. It doesn't have much in terms of... I mean, it has good... I don't know. I feel like Gumball doesn't have enough to grab me. Like, there needs to be lore. There needs to be depth under the surface. Like, I remember one Cartoon Network show that I did hyperfixate on for a small bit. And this is a very niche one. It's Mau Mau. Mau Mau, it is a comedy, but it also has there's some story, there's some depth under the surface. There's like a plot under the surface that is hinted at. And sadly, Mau Mau got canceled after the first season and wasn't able to, like, continue, which sucks because Mau Mau was underrated. Underrated show, underrated gem. It was so good. I wish they would bring back Mau Mau. It got killed in the merge. The freaking Warner Discovery merge. It got killed in that. Because it came out around 2019, 2020. And that's around the time the merge was happening, and that's when it just got, you know, obliterated in the merge, and... Frick. Grim, dark, all the way, and interesting art style, a lot of story, world background story. Yeah, Gumball is a masterclass in animation. Yeah, I mean, I like Gumball for what it is. Nothing against Gumball. I like it. Even though I only watched, like, a bit of it. But hey, I like it. Gumball's nice. Fun fact, I think the first voice actor that voiced Gumball, he voices Leonardo in, the Mutant Mayhem movie, and also in, the recent Tales of the TMNT series. That's cool. Same voice actor. A lot of things got messed up with the merge. Yeah, for real. And Grimdark. I'm not sure what shows or what series or anything that I've seen is Grimdark. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Like, I was talking about this in a Bionicle server where they're saying, is Bionicle Grimdark? And they're like, nah, I don't think it is. Like, it has dark elements, but it's also, like, still optimistic and hopeful to an extent. Like, the characters are still optimistic and hopeful and everything, and they're like, oh, we gotta save the world and everything, and yeah. That's just because LEGO. Even though LEGO has some shows that have its dark elements, like Bionicle and Ninjago, like, it has some, they have serious dark tones to them, but they're still optimistic and hopeful and everything. You mean Donnie? No, no, no. What do you mean, Huh? Are you saying, like... No, that's not the same voice actor. The voice actor for Donnie is different. It's a different voice actor. But, like, the original voice actor for Gumball, like, his original voice actor, because he has several voice actors, but his original voice actor is the voice of Leonardo in the Mutant Mayhem movie and in Tales of the TMNT. It's the same dude. He just sounds older now because he's grown. He's gone through puberty and everything. Because he was like a tween or something when he voiced Gumball. Now he's a teenager. You know. It's cool that for the Mutant Mayhem and Tales of the TMNT, they got, like, actual teenage actors. It's, like, the first time ever that the TMNT were voiced by actual teenagers. That's good to see. Because, you know, they're teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course, though. It makes sense to be voiced by teenagers. Okay. Come on. The guy has some good roles under his resume. Yeah. I thought it was voicing Donnie. No, it was Leonardo. I don't know who the... I don't know the voice actor for Donnie and who he voiced, but he's a different dude. Come on. Come on, don't you dare hit me. You freaking... stupid Yeti. Okay. Ah, frick. Don't fall off the edge. What ships do you hate the most? There's very few I hate. Like, I don't really care for ships. I'm just passive about ships. Like, I'm just like, whatever, not my thing. You do you, I guess. I guess the ships that are the most annoying is when they're like... when people ship characters that are either not of the same age group or freaking related, then yeah, that's a problem. But if you're shipping characters that are, you know, same age group and everything, even if they're the same gender, I don't care. I don't care for that. But that's fine. Just as long as they're not related or not in the same age group, like one's a child, one's an adult, then obviously that's bad. But if they're just the same age group and they're not related, then it's fine. Like, I know people in the... There's people in the TMNT fandom, for some reason, they ship the Why would you ship the turtles with each other? They're related, they're brothers. Stop doing that. It's freaking weird. They're freaking weird and gross. Ship for me has to be a natural thing between people. Like spending time chilling, talking, etc. Yeah, ships are whatever, I don't care. I don't really have much of an opinion on ships. Okay, we did that. Where else are we going? Stop the lurker. Deactivate the precursor blockers. Right, okay, I knew those were a thing. And scoutflies, okay. Let me find all the blockers to deactivate. Also over here, there's a secret area. Behind these trees and over there, over yonder. But first we'll go behind the trees, because... like, I'll only ship characters if it makes sense. Like, if I look at characters and be like, okay, do they have chemistry? Would they actually get together? That kind of thing. I try to, like, think, like, logically, like, okay, does this make sense? Okay. And in that case, I'm like, yeah, I can see this. This works. No, not those kinds of ships. Because they were talking about, like, ships, like, relationships, aka people shipping characters together. That's what people meant by ships. Because, like, sea ships, I don't have an opinion on those. I've barely been on any boat. I've been on one boat, or, like, a couple, like, I've been on, like, boats on the lake. And I've been on, like, this one boat that was, like, one of those boats you get on when you look at dolphins. What are those called? I forget. But I've been on small boats like that. Be like Lego Batman, he doesn't do ships. Have you been to a cruise? No, I have not. I've never been on a cruise ship, never been to one. I also never been on a plane. I've only ever traveled by car on road trips with my family. That's the only traveling I've ever had. Someday I want to, like, travel, like... I mean, if I wanted to, like, go to somewhere like Ireland, I could, because, it's, like, 6 hours from my city. There's a 6-hour flight. Surprisingly. So, if I wanted to go to, Ireland, I could. Go to my ancestral home. One of my ancestral homes. Okay. Never liked cruises. Yeah, I mean, I can see how it can be hectic and hard to deal with. I mean, I never been on a cruise, so what do I know? I don't have an opinion on a cruise, because I never been on one. Frick. I need to figure out how to make, like, a PNG tuber of, like, a 3D render of my, Bionicle OC. Because I've been making some, like, I've been making, mocks in Bricklink. So, I could make, a mock of my, like, OC or, like, my, self-mock or whatever. Because I made a self-mock earlier today, actually. I just need to figure out how to make it look like... I mean, I guess I could just do... I could just make it so, like, if they're... when they're talking, eyes are glowing. When they're not talking, eyes are not glowing. You know, I could do something like that. Change the eye thing, I guess. I'll try that. But also there's, closing of eyes. I guess don't have to do that. Because, like, there's people who make PNG tubers where they have glasses, and so they don't need to blink because you don't see their eyes. So, yeah, I could just not bother with the blinking. I guess, I don't know. How do we get out of here? Do we go back the other way? I guess we do. I don't know. Go this way. This. Ah, frick. These Yetis are a pain in the butt. Okay. The mouth glows too. Yeah, I'm just not sure how to put that into a mock when you're making some... Because, like, in Bricklink, there's no way to make the mouthpiece glow. Like, the mouth on the mask. There's no way to do that. As far as I'm aware. Unless I, like, just Photoshop it. Or something. Well, not Photoshop. I can just use my own, because I don't use Adobe anything, so I can just, you know... I'll play around with it. See what works. I just want to make sure it looks normal. Come on. Okay, also, like, for Bionicle Day, guess what came out? The final update for, Masks of Power Legacy. Not the one that got canceled, the Legacy version. That one's fine. That one's still around. The final update for it. So, someday I want to stream that, because I asked the devs if that's okay to stream the Legacy version, and they're like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So, I'll be sure to stream that when I can. Just not need to get it. Thoughts on Switch 2? I don't have a Switch 2, so I don't have any thoughts, but I will say the whole situation with the prices, and also the game cards, like the key cards, stupid. Freaking stupid. Like, Nintendo, you're supposed to be the cheap guy. You're supposed to be the affordable option. And you're supposed to preserve, like, physical media, like your physical games, and keycards are not good for that. It's bad. Nintendo has really just gone stupid. I don't know what... I mean, Nintendo's done stupid things in the past, but this is outrageous. When I die, I want my skull to be a trophy for the next family generation, or be put on a gold throne. Okay. random. This is something I saw in a comment section once. Someone was saying something like they want their body to be put in like some kind of giant silicone can. Basically, they want their burial to be like a toa, where they're in a canister, their body's in a canister, and they're just being drifted off to sea. That'd be funny. That's a funny way to bury yourself. Just buried in the ocean in a giant canister. That's clever. For me, I would either just have... I wouldn't, like, have my full corpse. I would just want to, you know, be cremated. Be turned into ashes. And, you know, some people put their ashes in the ocean. Some just bury... I would probably just be buried in the earth. Just... because my ashes can be fertilizer for plant life. So, I would probably just be buried in the earth. That, or put my ashes in a Toa canister. That sounds... I don't know. How does that sound messed up? I'm curious. What do you... Huh? I mean, I don't think it's too messed up. I think it's clever. A little extreme, but still clever. Like, some people have made other unique ways of... I don't know. I want my ashes in a bionicle piece mold. In a bionicle piece... You mean, like, what do you mean by that? The canister part was messed up, my bad. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be the toy version, it can just be like a 3D printed, canister, like, based on, like, the media we've seen of the canisters, because, obviously, the canisters look different than the packaging canisters of the toys. They're, like, fully metal. You know? Like the element molds Lego uses and compresses my ashes into a piece. How is that gonna work, though? Like, how do you do that? How do you, like, compress your ashes into a mold like that? I'm curious. I think the canister thing would make more sense. Canisters are iconic. Yeah, they are iconic. They're cool. Okay, gotta stop the lurkers. Where are the others where are the other blockers? Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, you just teleport over there. Okay. It's around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. It's some part of the... I think it's part of the first area, isn't it? The guy who invented the frisbee had his ashes in the shape of a frisbee. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I wonder how that works. I wonder how you, like, make your ashes into a mold like that. Like, do you just mix them into the... like, for example, if I 3D printed something, like, if I put my ashes, like, if you're 3D printing something with, oh, what's the type? Where it's liquid. There's a liquid type of 3D printing. I forget what it's called. This kind of printing, it's like used for, is it resin? I think it's resin. Yeah, resin. If you put your ashes in the resin, and then it prints while your ashes are in the resin, and you just print the mold, like that. Like if I just got a mask, like a 3D printed model of a mask, and put the ashes in the resin. Frick. Bury me in a golden coffin, that's my way to go. Seems a little much, but yeah, I don't know. To me, gold is tacky. I don't really care for gold all that much. I don't know. And then, like, before I die, I'll just put together a special little edit. And it's just... And I'll have my family members just upload it to my YouTube channel if YouTube's still around by then. Something. And it's just like a little send-off. Yeah, I hope to live my life to the fullest. Because there's a lot of stuff I still want to do. So yeah. Where the frick are the rest of these? Is it this way? No, this is a different thing, but whatever, we'll go this way, I guess. Go in the fortress. Yeah, we're going in the fortress. On the bridge. There's some stuff on the bridge. There's stuff over here that we have not seen yet. Yeah, let's go over here. Or I want to be put in my home island volcano back in Hawaii. What if you just get cremated, put your ashes in a bionicle canister, and they throw that canister into the volcano? What if that happens? Dang it. Come on. Okay, there's still more. There's more over there. Ugh. Like, depending on what element you are, like your character or whatever, your canister will be put in that element or something. Like, obviously some cases will be tricky, like how do you do it with air? I guess during a storm, like during a, I don't know, a tornado or something, put that canister in the line of tornado, and the tornado just picks it up and tosses it somewhere random. I don't know, that's the only air thing I can think of. Water, put the canister in the ocean. Earth, bury the canister in the earth. Stone, I don't know, maybe put the canister inside a block of clay, harden that clay, and I don't know. Fire, put the canister in a volcano. Ice, put it in a block of ice or something, I don't know. Bury it in snow. Put it in Antarctica, something like that. Ugh, frick. Terminator style. That seems a little dark because Terminator doesn't... I never watched Terminator, but I know that... Isn't there, like, a... When Terminator dies... When the Terminator dies, it, like... He, like, gets buried in lava, and you just see his hand doing a thumbs up as he sinks into the lava. I think I've heard about that, because that's been referenced. Though I guess also another fire way for the canister is, like, have a bonfire. Put the canister in the bonfire. That's another thing. If you can't do the volcano thing, just do a bonfire. Come on, you can jump over this. Jak! Come on. There we go. Or did what Walt Disney did and froze himself. Yeah. Though, I don't know if... Did Walt Disney actually freeze himself, or is that just a myth? I don't know if that's true or not. Come here, you little scamp. Nah, scamp's too lovable. You are... a turd. You're a turd. Come here, you turd. Come on. Come here. There you go. Jump! There you go. Okay, this one's a little annoying, because, we have to kill all these suckers. Okay, I need to get more to refill. Looked it up. Walt Disney was cremated. Okay. Honestly, cremated is a good environmental way to, like, go. Like, I mean, buried in the earth is also fine. Like, your bones are just buried. That's fine, too. But cremated also saves space, and, you just bury your ashes. So you're still... The earth is still taking you back. You're still buried in the earth, you're just not taking up too much space. I don't know. What's over yonder? What's over here? Or have a temple and just have crabs all over the temple? Well, we don't build temples anymore, so... Well, at least not the kind of cool temples from, like, ancient civilization. We don't really have those anymore. We did that already. We have to go up this way because there's snowballs and yeah. Hey, Jonathan. Welcome. Ah! Oh no. Okay, grab this. I need to get more the orbs, because we have a Mark of the Beast on. Okay, we're good. Kind of. Ugh. When I was a kid, I'm going to name him Boba Fett. When I was a kid. Well, I feel like if you had a kid named Boba Fett, then they would be mocked, because... Yeah, sadly, kids can be cruel. Especially to other kids with unique names, like... I remember hearing something about someone having a kid named Siri, and then other kids made fun of her because, you know, Siri's the digital assistant thing that, Apple has. I don't know, I would make sure the name is unique, but also isn't gonna be a name that's mocked. Like, it's a good name, it sounds good. Like, I personally don't want kids, I'm not fit to be a mom. But, if I did have a kid, like, this is just a what-if scenario. If it's a boy, I would name it Orion. If it's a girl, I would name it, Olivia. I don't know, I just like those names. O names sound pretty. Okay. Ugh. Excuse me? Great. Go back this way again. I meant to say I would name him Boba Fett. Okay, like, chemistry, nothing is created nor destroyed, we are all recyclable. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Our ashes are just used as fertilizer. Because, like, that's what ashes are used for. Ashes can be used for fertilizer. That's why, like, when a volcano erupts and there's ashes in the air, and those ashes go into... they're used for... They fertilize the earth around the volcano, and... Yeah. So while the volcano seems destructive, it's also helpful with fertilizing the earth somehow. Okay, gotta wait. Yeah, I don't know. Boba Fett, not a really good name for your kid, because that's a... Yeah, you gotta be careful with what you name your kids. You gotta make sure they're not targets for bullying. If I have a girl instead of a boy, I would name her... Sarin. Sarian? How do you say that? I bet any woman named Karen is having a crappy life now. Oh, yeah. Like, if you're named Karen and you're a decent human being, you're cool. But if you're acting like a Karen, aka you're, you know, then shut up. You're pathetic. Okay. Just want to grab those things by the throat and just shake them. They're annoying. Okay, yeah, we did that, Where do we go now? Right, the lurker, place your troops, and then open the frozen gate? I think... Where's the frozen gate? Okay, we need to go to the fortress. Orixia? Orixia? Is that how you pronounce that? Or Alex? Yeah, Alexa, that name... Like, yeah, Alexa... It's Alexa, not Siri. People make fun of people named Alexa because of... Yeah. I don't know, I never used those kinds of, assistant things. Like, sure, I have Siri on my tablet, but I don't use Siri. I don't need to use Siri. Besides, I've noticed when I, like, try to use, like, voice message, voice to text, voice anything, sometimes it doesn't pick up my voice very well because I'm soft-spoken. You have to, like, speak loud and clear. I don't know. Okay. Jump on here. Come on, dude. One thing I need to figure out for playing PS2 games is I need a controller of sorts, like a PlayStation controller. I can either get a PS2 controller and I can get one of those adapters, because there is PS2 adapters for like using like USB, like PS2 adapter. Those exists. I've seen them on Amazon, so I can go with those. But I also need to get like an actual PS2 controller for that. Another option is I can, like, Bluetooth, I can just connect my PS4 controller. But... Ow! But of course, my PS4 controllers are being weird, like, the battery. Like, for some reason they're not turning on unless they're plugged in. So I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know if I need to, like, sync them, or what. I noticed this when I was trying to, like, factory reset my PS4 to, like, sell it, but, yeah, I've still yet to do that, so my PS4's just been sitting. I mean, it's hooked up. Plus, there's only a few games. Like, I have one game for PS4 that is not compatible with PS5. So, it's stuck on PS4. Frick. Ugh. Would a PS1 controller work too? I don't think so, because PS2 controllers, PS1 controllers, you know, different consoles, so they have features that, like, okay, there is PS1 controller. There's an upgrade PS1 controller that has, like, it has the dual shock and everything, and the dual sticks, but, I don't think a PS1 controller would work. Plus, I don't have any PS1 controller, because I don't have a PS1, so, yeah. The only way I would get a PS1 controller is if I got, like, the freaking PS1 Classic. But that's, like, the old PS1 controller. It's, like, the one without the dual shock. There's no dual sticks, there's no rumble, it's just a normal controller, like it is the early days. So that wouldn't work. I would need an actual PS2 controller, or like using some other stupid. Bleh. Come here. Yeah, that's for that one over there. Dang it! Okay, at least I have the shortcut. I have the shortcut. I'm good. Will you stop following me? I sent the president allowed to say so. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Something in my eye. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Got all the orbs, good. Got that. Now we just have to go back on the fortress because there's a scout fly up there. You know what game I'm gonna try playing now that I have the adapter for GameCube and N64? It's a game I have. I have the physical copy of this. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. Underrated game. I like A Hero's Tale. It's a fun game. And someday I'll have to get more GameCube games. Like, if I can, I'll have to look for it next time I go to McKay's, which McKay's is like a used media store place. You can buy like used media, you can buy games, DVDs, CDs, books, etc. If I can find a copy of Bionicle the game, I'll stream that as well. Why not? I need to find a copy of that. Smash Bros. Melee? I don't have Melee. I'm not really big into Smash Bros. Or fighting games. I mean, they're fun. I don't mind them. Just... Not my favorite. Maybe someday I'll do the story mode for Melee, or even the story mode for, Brawl, the Subspace Emissary. That's fun. Let's see. The Last Lurker Glacier Troop. Where is this? The Frozen Crate. Where is this and this? Man, I wish this had a map. The Glacier Troop! Where is that? Wait. Hold on. Get through the Lurker Fort. Open the Lurker Gate. Survive the Lurker Infested Cave. Okay, we did that. Free the Scout Flies. What is this? What are these two? I think I know what these are, but I need to find them. Sauron is my favorite war. Of course, it's freaking Warhammer every time. Okay, for Bionicle Heroes, I ordered that. I have the Wii version. I ordered the Wii version, so that I can play someday. I just need to wait for it to come. Yeah, maybe someday I'll do the Game Boy games. Need to find ROMs of them and get a Game Boy emulator of sorts. I have a... Okay, the emulators I have to play games on. We already got that down there. I have Dolphin, so that plays Wii and GameCube. I have Melon DS, which is for DS games. I have PX2, whatever it is. The PS2 emulator. And that's all I have in terms of emulators. If I can find an emulator for, like, PS... Actually, I think, doesn't the PS2 one also do PSP? I can't remember. But if I can find an emulator for 3DS, that'd be nice, because I would like to stream 3DS games. I need to stream this, because I have a setup for it, I just need to figure out how to, you know. Shut up, you freaking snot. Seriously? This is random, but this is just something that I thought of. That this is one that I never understood, and maybe that's just because I'm of a different generation. But one phrase I don't get is what the Sigma. That one is weird. What's the point of that one? I don't know. It's weird. What? Doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Gen Z. And Gen Alpha slang just weirds me out. It doesn't make sense to me. Some of it makes sense, and others I'm like, this makes no sense. I don't know, slang used to make sense, and now slang doesn't make sense. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, that. What does it mean? I mean, the whole... And also, the whole, Alpha, Beta, Sigma thing is also stupid. Like, That's not real. That doesn't exist. You're not an alpha or a beta or a sigma. That doesn't exist. You're just you. It's dumb, but if the right person makes the delivery funny, then it's funny. I guess. I don't know. I never laughed at it. It just, not my humor. Like I can understand random humor, but stuff like that, nah. Like I've had friends who say some things like kids are weak nowadays. Wow. Brutal. Like, I've had friends say some things that made sense that were kind of new, but also... Like, let me think. What's some examples? I've had friends say sus. You know, sus, okay, that's short for suspicious, and it comes from Among Us, whatever. I've had people say, I had friends say, what is it? Can't remember. Is there even such a thing as an alpha? As an alpha girl. I have no idea. Because, like, the whole alpha, beta, sigma thing is, like, dudes. So I don't think there's a girl version of any of that, is there? I don't know. The whole, it's dumb. It's dumb because, yeah. If you want to be a man, you gotta earn it to be a real man. Yeah, like, just be decent. Just be a decent person. Respect those around you. You know, treat others the way you want to be treated. Just be a decent human being, and then you'll earn respect. As long as you treat others the way you want to be treated, you know? It's that simple. It's not that hard. Just follow the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's easy. Alpha girl is a girl boss. Yeah, a girl boss. That's, yeah. It's like how in Hollywood nowadays, they make a lot of girl characters girl bosses, and they just end up being obnoxious. Like, that's not a real strong woman, that's just obnoxious. You're just obnoxious. You're not a... That's not what real women's strength, that's not what real feminine strength is. Because, like, they get rid of all the feminine traits, and they just make them like a woman with manly traits. Like, a woman who's like a tomboy, that's fine, you know? Nothing wrong with a woman who has male traits. I mean, I kind of have some in terms of my personality. Like, I'm not the most girly. I'm not girly in my personality or in my interests. Like, I like a lot of things that are nerdy and a lot of things that are often viewed as boyish. Like, for the longest time, I thought I was a tomboy, but then my mom's like, nah, you're not a tomboy, because you're not into sports, you're just a nerd. And I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But isn't there different types of tomboys? Like, not all tomboys are sporty. I just feel like there's other types. You mean queen bees? Queen bees, I haven't heard that one in a while. I don't know about the queen bee one. Cause like, frick. Like, okay, in Hollywood, they have a lot of, like, characters that they try to make girl bosses. It's even prevalent in a lot of, like, Marvel stuff nowadays, and some Disney things, but mostly Marvel. And it's just obnoxious, and people hate it. And there's even, like, video game characters who, though this one is more stupid, because, like, people say, like, the girl characters, some girl characters in media in gaming, look, like, ugly. Which they don't, they just look normal. Like, weird. Like, of course, as a character designer, I understand you want a character that looks good. But you don't have to have them be, like, super attractive. That's not entirely... looking normal is whatever. Because they give examples like, a lot of PlayStation female protagonists, for example. And I'm like, nah. Like, pick-me's? I don't know if pick-me's, like, hold on. Just like how girls act like it's hard trying to find a girl that is normal. Yeah, it's not really. Like, it's a whole mess. Okay, where is this lurker glacier thing? Where is this? Frozen crate. I need to find these. Where is this? I know it's here somewhere. But yeah, like, I'm definitely in the category of, like, a girl that's, like, one of the dudes. And by that I mean, like, a girl that hangs around, like, has a lot of guy friends. But they're not, like... they're just friends with the guys. They're not, like, trying to get hit on or anything. They're just friends with the guys, you know? That's perfectly normal. Because, like, I have a lot of guy friends. I never dated in my life. Never had a crush, never had any of that, so I just have a lot of guy friends. Because a lot of the things I like are often geared towards dudes. I just happen to like boyish things. I'm okay being single. Yeah, I mean, trust me, dude, you're young. You can be single, like... If you're a teenager and you never dated, don't worry about it. You don't need to date. A lot of teenagers don't date. Just, if you're gonna start dating, wait until you're an adult. You know, just... It's not for everyone. Like, I never dated as a teenager. It's not needed. You don't need to date when you're a teenager. Hollywood, the whole dating in high school thing, that's a lie. Just don't bother. Just do whatever you're comfortable with. Do what makes you happy. Okay, come on. Hello? Yep, it's not lagging. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx it. Okay, I need to find this glacier thing. Where is it? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Frick! Okay, this is getting annoying. Not down there, we've been on down there. That's the secret layer with Chocobo. Not layers. I don't know what it is. Not Chocobo, freaking... What's it called? Flut. Confuse Flut for Chocobo because Chocobo and Flut similar. In terms of mechanics, I don't know. I never played Final Fantasy, but I know of Chocobo. I know what Chocobo is. Okay, we go this way? Is this... Yeah, we haven't gone on this path yet. Yeah. Huh. Why didn't you play Splatfest from past months? I don't know, I've been busy with other stuff. I don't know, it's been a minute since I played Splatoon, but don't worry, next week I'll be playing Splatoon with Tom and Twisted and What's the other dude? We have another friend. It's not Coconut. Coconut's not part of the group anymore, because... I'm not gonna say why. But yeah, I'm playing Splatoon next weekend. On Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Ugh. Yeah, just add it. I haven't played Splatoon in a bit. Need to, though. Okay, if I can just get down here somehow, that's... Oh, this is just back down here, okay. I know that you don't have Nintendo Switch 2, but Splatoon 3 serves for Nintendo Switch 2 besides of Well, yeah, I mean, it's backwards compatible, so of course it is. Yeah, don't have Switch 2. So, can't play Switch 2 games, can't play Mario Kart World, can't play Donkey Kong Bonanza, because they don't have the Switch 2, and those games are expensive. Like, why is Mario Kart 80 bucks? It's not worth 80 bucks, I don't care. Mario Kart's not worth 80 bucks. Huh. Get out of my face. It's a reference to Splatoon, Quentin. Because when Splatoon first came out, the first game, which was back in 2015, that's like 10 years now. Splatoon, there was this ad for the game, and it had this little jingle on it, and basically it was something like, you're a kid now, you're a squid now, you're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid now, you know, something like that. And because the whole gimmick of Splatoon is that you turn from kid to squid. So yes, that's what that's from. Hey, Emperor Duelist. Okay, I need to figure out how to get down to the glacier. I think that's just the Chocobo path. I keep saying... It's Flet, not Chocobo. Flet. Some random anonymous person, don't know who, is say, but thank you for the $5. It's real sweet of you. I need to upgrade the freaking donation bar, because it's not working for some reason. Need to, like, fix that. Did we go over here? I don't think we have. Get out of- Ah! That was a bit... What do you mean, cringy? What the frick are you talking about? What's cringy? What are you talking about? Okay, this is the one that we're trying to find. Got it. What's this? And hey, ramen, whatever. Hello. There we go. Okay, we got that. Now we just have to do the frozen crate. What's the frozen crate and where is it? What's this? There's something over here. Oh, this is just a chocobo thing. Yeah, that's what that is. I knew that path was familiar. Okay, frozen crate. Frozen crate. Where's the frozen crate? Where's that? Maybe it's that thing over there. I see a cave that it can go into, perhaps. That's gotta be. Unless, no, wait, that's the little secret thing behind the trees. Never mind. It's this thing. Yeah. Frozen crate. Frozen crate. Where's the frozen crate? What is it? Where is it? Well, I'm Muse, by the way. Go to bed. Okay, see you, Muse. Have a good one. Get. Frick. Man. Okay, I should get back to this game. Yeah, I've been having issues with, the capturing recently, but, it seems to be working fine today. Hopefully it stays that way. Again, knock on wood, because I don't want to jinx anything. Okay, get up there. Okay, we did that. Frozen crate. Where's the frozen crate? Do you like Halo? I never played Halo, because I never owned Xbox. But it looks cool. I mean, I can get the Master Chief Collection on Steam, so maybe someday I'll play Halo. Who knows? But yeah, I never bothered with Halo, because I never owned Xbox. I just have PlayStation and Nintendo, and that's it. No Xbox, no Sega, because Sega's before my time. Doom is better. Yeah, Doom. Mass Effect? Yeah, that's another one, yeah. Mass Effect, Doom, I do want to play those someday. There we go. I know there's like mods for, like Bionicle mods for some games. Like I know Elder Scrolls, like Skyrim has a Bionicle mod, and I think, yeah, God of War has one, which is cool. Unreal Tournament. I don't know, I never bothered with. I don't know what I don't know much about that one. Is it made by the developers of Unreal Engine, perhaps? Or no? I don't know what it is. I've heard of it, never knew what it was. Or what kind of game it is, or whatever. Ah! Stupid freaking gnat. It's not a gnat, but whatever. I cried when I was done with Mass Effect 3. Aren't you a little young to play Mass Effect? Because isn't that a rated M game, or is it rated T? I don't know. Bruh. Why? Just jump. Frickin' dang it. Thankfully, there's no life system in this game. I know you're a teen. I'm just saying, like, is it rated T or is it rated... Because if it's rated T, that's fine, you're of age. But if it's rated M, then best to wait until you're 18. We have rating systems for a reason. Unreal Tournament is a first-person shooter, okay. You know what shooter I've been hearing about that I want to try? Borderlands. Because Borderlands has a cool art style. Rated M. Okay, yeah, then... Yeah, you shouldn't be playing that. You're too young. Where is this ice block thing? The frozen crate. What's the frozen crate? What is it? Where is it? Where is the frozen crate? Bro, that's an amazing... Played Mortal Kombat when I was 8. The only game I've played when I was too young was Twilight Princess, because that game's rated T. I remember playing, like, a little bit of it. But I didn't play, like, much of it. I didn't get past the tutorial, because, I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to get past it. But yeah, that didn't really bug me that much, because I was always a bold kid. The only thing about Twilight Princess is that, even though it's rated T because it's a little dark in some places, but other than that, it's fine. You know, it's Zelda, it's Nintendo, it's whatever. Is it that way? Hold on. Please, land. Crap. Wish I was able. Able what? Able to what, huh? I need Space Marine too. Oh boy. I don't know, the rating system or like the age rating system for Warhammer, but I feel like that's a series for older folks. Like teen or adult, it seems like that now. Where's the frozen crate? I need to figure out where this is. Ah! It's not in the fortress. Is it? Dumb lurkers. I mean, you don't have to be a specific age to play highly rated games as a teen. I think it's fine, the game is the issue. Blood for the blood, bleh. Didn't play GTA with my brothers before I was 10. I don't know. I guess it's because my family tries to play, like, My family tries to, like, follow the age rating, even though, like, now I'm an adult, like, it's because we don't want too sensitive stuff, you know? Which is fair, you know? Like, there's very few games that I've even played or bought that are rated M. Most of my game library consists of, like, E, E10+, and T. Like, I'm an adult, I can play rated M games, it's just most of the games I like happen to be family-friendly games, because I don't know, I like that stuff more, it's just me. Where is this crate? Where is the frozen crate? Hold on, I need to look this up, because I can't find it. You can play... Well, yeah, okay, I guess tabletop games, yeah, that's fair. You can play D&D when you're that young, too. Your parents raised you right. Yeah, they did. They raised me the best they could. Okay, I need to find this. What? Okay. Is the... What's it? Frozen crate. Frozen... Okay, let's see, where's this? Right, whatever. Where is this? Oh. How did I miss that? It's a little secret thing in the cave in the... Okay, I don't know how I didn't see that. Okay. Let's go find it then. I know where it is. Okay. Just gotta go back to the, cave thing. Not here. Right up here. It's up here. Shut your piece of crap. Freaking piece of garbage. Get out of my face. Get out. Okay. Fun times I was at... whatever. Wait, no wait. Fun times at Walmart 20 years ago to look at video game magazines for tips and tricks. Now we have internet. Yeah, like, video game magazines, those are cool. Magazines for, like, a niche like that is just cool. Like, there's also Lego magazines, those are cool. Some of them had comics in them. Like, I believe some of the Bionicle comics were in Lego magazines, weren't they? Yeah. Some of them were. Where do I go? Where is it again? It's this way. It's over the bridge. Video game stores, kiosks were the best experience of all time. Yeah, like, video game stores, they're just the vibe. Like, I don't want places like GameStop to shut down because GameStop is cool. Like, we need more video game stores like that. We need, like, stores that sell exclusively video game stuff. Like, we need physical media because it's vital, and when you're physical media, you buy it, you own it. And it's just important to have physical media because it's better to preserve physical media than it is with digital media. Because digital media can be taken away from you at an instant. Like, companies can just take that away from you. But physical, no one can take that away from you. It's yours. You buy it and you keep it forever. Like, that's why I thrive having a physical collection of games and movies and stuff because I own it, it's mine. It's better that way. Okay, this is complete. We can go now. We can leave this icy tundra. Played lots of game demos. Yeah, like, I remember this one time I was in a GameStop, and I believe I was playing, like, the kiosk for the Wii U. It's before I was getting one. And I played a demo of Mario Kart, and I remember just being, like, awed by the graphics, because it was the Wii U was the first Nintendo console to have HD graphics. And it was just super cool to see, like, a game I grew up playing, like Mario Kart, in HD, and it was beautiful. The Wii U is underrated. I love that system. I love the Wii U. You know what game I need to... Ow. You know what game I need to get? I need to get the HD version of Twilight Princess, because I would like to stream it someday. Especially next year, because Twilight Princess will be turning 20 next year, which is insane. And also, Twilight Princess HD will turn 10. Okay. I get it, bro. Warhammer is your hyperfixation. I get it. You don't need to hammer it home. Yes, that was a pun. Pun not intended, but whatever. Okay. Now, I think we go to the two dudes and we give them some, orbs? Where are they? Over here. Oh, that's going to cost you a lot. What is? Oh, the figurines? Yeah. Figurines cost a lot of money. Depending on what kinds. Like, if it's those incredibly detailed, like, statues, yeah, those are expensive.
Oh, alright already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Okay. And one more.
Oh, alright already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Same cutscene. You have 3 of these?
Oh, alright already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
How many of power cells do you have? How many are you hogging up? Four.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time. Here's a power cell. Yeah, what he said. That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power cells.
Okay. Thank you. Also, dude, are you angry all the time because your head is on fire? You have a candle on your head. You're a candle head. Those two have a dynamic like Kreta and Nadiki. Or something, I don't know. Maybe not. Kind of. Because, you know, Kreta's the dumb one, Nadiki's just the one that's like, oh boy, this dude is annoying. Or something, I don't know. Okay, now we have to see if we have enough for the, statue. Yeah. Do we have enough for you?
You have obtained another power cell.
Twilight Princess HD goes for 100 at least in my area. Sheesh. There's only more than... Okay, whatever. Yada yada yada. That's why I still don't have a Spotify account. My MP3 player does the job right. I don't even have Spotify. I just use YouTube for my music.
For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
Because, like, I have YouTube Premium, and that gives me YouTube Music, so I just download YouTube Music. Like, songs from YouTube. That's my source of music. Just YouTube. It's been like that for, like, over a decade now. I used to use iTunes because I had an iPod back in the day, but I don't anymore. Because iPods don't exist anymore. And, like, I could get an iTunes. I think we still have iTunes account. I don't know if I still do or not. Okay, we did the spider cave, but are we done here? Can we continue?
Dark Eco's powers cannot be controlled.
Hey, do we have enough everything?
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Okay. Do we have everything? What else do we need? Keep collecting power cells. Do we have everything? We're missing Scout. What are we missing in this here? There's one more thing. What's the last thing we're missing here? Is it the Scout Fly? What is it? We're missing something. Right. I think we have everything here. I mean, there's something else, but I don't know where that last one is. Let me check around the bases just to see. We have one more power cell somewhere in this area, and I need to find it. Okay. It's like, let me see. There's two in the mountain pass. Got everything there. Got everything there. Everything there. Everything there. Missing one here. Everything there. Everything there. Everything there. Everything there. So yeah, we're just missing some in the passageways. I might just get those off screen. Because it's kind of tedious to go back through the whole thing, so... It's just the passageways. So let me find the one here, and then we'll continue on our way. Have you played Pac-Man World on PS2? I haven't played any of the Pac-Man World games. The only Pac-Man game I've ever played, aside from the arcade game, is, I played Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures. I have that on the Wii U, and I even watched this show back in the day. But there's also a sequel to it, also on Wii U. Never played that, but I played the first one a little. Never finished it though, but it exists. It's okay. Just average platformer kind of thing, I don't know. You know what games I have in my Steam library that I need to play? Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I think a friend gifted me Ty. Okay, that's right. We have a little thing there. Just need to figure out how to get it. I think we need to get a fireball and hit it. Yeah, that's what we need. Is the fire thing here in the caves? I need the fireball. Yes, it still works. But it's up there. So, I don't know if there's a way to get that, is there? Because that'll just run out by the time I even leave. I'm not sure how to get that one on the... Yeah, I'm not sure. That's tricky. I'm sure it's that crate up there. Just need to figure out how to open that crate. I know you need a fireball thing, but I don't think there's like a cheat code or anything to open that, is there? There's nothing here. So I guess we'll just continue on our way. I'll figure out all the extra things later. Like off screen. And the reason why I'm getting all the power cells is because it unlocks a cutscene that leads into the next game. So yeah. I remember watching the commercial for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. He actually sent Crash and Spyro and Sonic to the hospital. That's funny. A lot of those old commercials for games and stuff back in the 2000s and the 90s, like, those were cool.
Alright! With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Okie dokie. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, controller's battery. Don't worry. Once I get to the lab, we'll end it here. We'll end it when we get to the lab. Eesh. My brother had a crush on that green-haired girl. Oh, what's her name? Why am I forgetting her name? Not... Forget her name. Why am I forgetting her name? I should know this. Come on. We got this. Frick.
Shoot the power spheres to open the door.
Yep.
The door's
Okay.
open. Let's get going.
Yep. Okay, where's the door? It's not that one, is it? No, not that one. Must be that one. Yeah. Kira. Her name is Kira, of course. Kira. Yeah. No. It's okay. This is a checkpoint. We're good. We have checkpoints here. It's a checkpoint. We're good. Frick. You know, if they ever remade or like tried to do Bionicle the game again, what if they have a segment similar to this, and this is supposed to be like Takanuva riding on his... what's it called? What's his bike thing called? He's riding on it, and that's when he's going to... It's like this. It's similar to this whole segment. The speeder segment that's similar to this. I forget what that... What is that called? I forget what it's called. Ah! Lava falls. Frickin' jeez. Ah! Duh. Ah! Oh man, come on. Woo! Okay, we're good. Ah, Rick. Okay, we're good. Ah! We were right there! right... Okay, never mind. Where's the speeder? Oh, it's there. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Excuse me? Oh.
Hey! Where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about, sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Okay. Yeah, this is the final area, so, we will do that next time. Let's find a raid target then, and then we'll call the stream. Let's see. What is... No. Come on. Okay, fine. Here. Let's see. Who is live? Who is live? I want to know. Okay, One person's playing Kirby. Kirby Air Ride. That's nice. Mario Makers. Freaking... not many other options. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll do... Let's rate the person playing Kirby. Yeah. Kirby Air Ride. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, copy. There we go. Okay. Jak 2 for future requests. Someday, yeah, someday we'll play Jak 2. Okay, here's the raid target. We'll do hashtag pixel raid. And on that note, I will see you all next time with more of this. Probably the finale next time, so yeah. See you next time. Bye-bye.